Welcome to my class, everyone. So this is your reading 5, and then this is the second part. Okay, let's discuss the material. Before we go further, please see the memes. Yeah, I'll give you several questions. Have you ever studied in a group, everyone? Or have you ever been taught by your teacher to create a study group? Or do you find it effective to create a study group in order to make you understand the materials? My answer is no, since I experienced something different. Here, I'll give you two memes. So the first meme, studying with friends. You've got expectation. What is your expectation while studying in a group? My expectation studying in the group is that every single member of the group has the responsibility to do their task. And then what are the tasks given in the group? This usually happens. Yeah, this usually happens. The first person will read a book. The second person will discuss the materials. The third person will be the one who's typing on the computer to make the presentation slides. And then the last person is the one who supports or even the one who join in to discuss. Yeah. But the reality is different. The reality is different. Yeah, when you are studying in a group, one person is studying, one person is supporting the one who studies, one person's buying gorengan, one person's gossiping, one person's talking about a game, one person's talking about Instagram, and so on. Yeah, everyone has the responsibility indeed, but it is not the thing achieved in a group work or in a study group. Yes. Okay. Let's see another one. Sometimes group study is the best way to ensure that none of your friends have studied either. You are not even studying in a study group. It is not effective. Why? Because when you study in a group, everybody has their responsibility, but the responsibility doesn't achieve the goals given by your teacher. And what are the goals given by your teacher in a study group? That are all that's all. Yeah, the assignments given by your teacher. Yeah, these assignments are the goals for you to study in a group. Okay, but it changes. In reality, your goals are to have fun with your friends instead of studying in a group. All right? Yeah, do you agree with it? Okay. Before reading, I'll give you several data and information, and also a glimpse about a team or study team, and also the goals that need to be set, yeah, in a team. Now, let's read the definition of a team here. A team is a small number of people, yeah, with complementary skills. Okay, each of you has complementary skills who are committed to a common purpose. If you form a team, you need to have a common purpose. Okay. And then you need to have set of goals. Yeah. In this case, if you study in the group, your set of goals will be finishing the assignments given by your teacher or your lecturer. Yeah. And an approach. Now, usually the approach here is something that will make the study group problematic. Yeah. The approach that every single member gives to the study group usually finds it really ineffective to study together, yeah, rather than having fun with your friends. Okay. All right. So now let's do number one here. Match the teams on the left with the goals on the right in the chart below. We've got four, yeah. We've got four categories here, or the four statements here related to teams. And then you've got the goals for the four statements or the four teams here. Okay, let's match the team with its goal. The first one, World Cup team. If you are a really big fan of World Cup or a football, you must know the World Cup. The World Cup team usually represent the country. All right. So what is the goal of the World Cup team? That's good. It's number four. Yeah. To compete in and win the soccer championship. Okay. So what about B here? Software production team. That must be in a technology company. And what is the purpose? What is the goal of creating a software production team? Yes, that's it. That's great. It's two. Yeah, to develop computer applications. Okay, what about C? Team of doctors in an emergency room. Why do doctors create a team in an emergency room? Okay, that's great. Number one, to save the lives of patients. Yeah, before they get hospitalized, before they are rushed to the room in the hospital, they need to undergo the phase in emergency room. And then D, search and rescue team in the mountains. If you usually read on the newspaper or watch on the television regarding the lost hiker or the lost climber, yeah, there should be a search and rescue team in order to rescue them, and find them in the mountain because they are lost off track. Yeah. So what's the purpose and the goal for search and rescue team in the mountains? That's great. Number three, to find and help lost or injured climbers. Okay. Nice, very nice. Let's move on. Okay. So in this slide, I'd like to give you the tips of reading for pleasure, which is predicting a content. You need to predict the content of the article before you read the whole article. How to do this? I'll give you the steps. The first one, please read the title. Student learning themes. After you read the title, you need to come up with a question for yourself to predict the content of this article. So I have provided you with this one question. What are learning themes? Yeah, please keep it in your mind yourself. Yeah, what are learning themes? Or perhaps this is the themes that everybody can study together in order to achieve the goal which finishes the assignments assigned by the lecturer. Okay, that's prediction. Okay, but you don't know. You need to read the whole article in order to know it and find the answer. Okay, and then after you read the title, you can read the first paragraph of the article. Research, research has shown that college students can learn as much or more from peers as they do from instructors and textbooks. When students work effectively in a supportive group, the experience can be a very powerful way to improve academic achievement and satisfaction with the learning experience. Please come up with another question. I have also provided you the second question. Who usually make a learning team? Who usually make a learning team? Based on this paragraph, it can be stated that the one who creates a learning team are college students because it is stated in the first sentence. Yeah, college students. All right, that's the prediction. And then the third prediction. What are the benefits of learning teams? Yeah. Ask to yourself, what are the benefits of learning team? Then you can find it in the first paragraph here. To improve academic achievement and satisfaction with the learning experience. Okay. You have done three questions about prediction. Then read the second paragraph. Recent interviews with college students at Harvard University revealed that nearly every senior who had been part of a study group considered this experience crucial to his or her academic progress and success. The list below describes several important activities that you and your study group or learning team can collaborate on. Okay. So you also come up with the next question. What are the activities or what activities do college students can collaborate on? Yeah. Now here you need to read the list. as stated in the second paragraph. The list below, the list about what? The list about several important activities to collaborate on in a learning team. Okay, you have predicted the content by asking to yourself all of the questions here. Yes, then find out the information in the article so that you can have the track of your mind while reading the article. Yeah. You want to make yourself curious about what happens in the article. Okay. The next one, I'll give you the skill in reading. Skimming. What is skimming? Now, when you when you hear the word skimming, please remember Dory. Just keep skimming. That should be swimming, yeah. But I change it into skimming. Just keep skimming. Just keep skimming. Okay. What is skimming? Skimming is very fast reading. When you skim, you read to get the main ideas and a few but not all of the details. To skim rapidly, you must leave out parts of the article or story. Skimming is a very useful skill. It will allow you to get information quickly from anything you read. Knowing how to skim will make you a better reader. So skimming, yeah. And then the important word here is fast reading. You need to read very fast. And then when you skim, you read the to get the main ideas. Yeah, and a few details. Okay, the main ideas can be found by skimming. Like what we predicted the content before, it was also through skimming. You only read it very fast, then you can get the gist of the article. Okay, by skimming. Yeah. However, if you want to find the detailed information, you can use the skill of scanning, skimming and scanning. So skimming is only for main idea, scanning is for detailed information. Yeah. So now we are going to do skimming. Yeah. Here it is. I'd like to give you how to skim, give you the way how to skim. The first one. Read the title, Getting Ready for the Message. Okay. And then after read the title, you need to read the first paragraph and then read the first sentence of the first paragraph. Listening in class is not like listening to a TV program. Listening to a friend, or even listening to a speaker at a meeting. Okay. The first sentence. And then the last sentence of the first paragraph. Here are 8 strategies that will help you be a more effective listener in a class. Now, let's talk about listening here. And there are also 8 strategies, okay, of listening. Yeah, effective listening. So this is what you do. Skimming the first sentence and the last sentence. You combine the 2 sentences. Yeah, then you can find the main idea or the information that you want to have according to the gist of the article. And then you can also do the skimming again, okay, by reading the strategies. Yeah, you skim. One, be ready for the message. That's skimming. Two, listen to the main concept and central ideas. That's skimming. Three, listen for new ideas. That's skimming. Four, really hear what is said. That's skimming. And then if you want to know what's more, yeah, about be ready for the message, number one here, you need to do scan. Yeah, scanning. That's why you need to read the whole sentence. That's scanning. Yeah. If it is skimming, you only read this bolded information. That's skim. Okay. This is skim. Yeah. This is skim. Okay. If you read the whole sentence, it's not a skim. It's not a skimming, but it is a scanning because you want to find the detailed information. If you only want to read the main idea or you want to know the main idea of the paragraph or of the article, just skim. Yeah, skim the important information that correspond to the main idea, like what I did before. Skim. Yeah, only the first sentence and the last sentence, and then only the bolded. Yeah, the bolded phrases. Okay, here that's skimming. All right. Thank you very much for listening to my lecture and see you next week.